Welcome to my channel Chemistry Class. Welcome back to Chemistry Class. My dear student, I hope you are doing well. So, in the previous lecture, we studied the introduction of chemical equilibrium, which is the first chapter of 10th class chemistry. So, today we are going to study two very important types of reaction, which is irreversible and reversible reaction. But yes, during these reactions are the foundation of equilibrium. So listen carefully. Now, irreversible reaction. My dear student, an irreversible reaction is a chemical reaction that goes only in one direction, meaning from reactants to products, mean and cannot be reversed under the same conditions. But dear student, and these reactions, the reactants are completely used up and converted into products. Now, definition of irreversible reaction. Definition: a chemical reaction which proceeds only in the forward direction and does not reverse back is called an irreversible reaction. Example: combustion of methane, mean CH4 plus 2O2 gas CO2 plus 2H2O. But here student, here once methane bonds it cannot be converted back into methane and oxygen. Now, reversible reaction. My dear student, a reversible reaction is a chemical reaction that can proceed in both direction, mean forward mean reactants to products and backwards mean products to reactant. My dear student, and these reactions, the reactants are not fully consumed and products can change back into reactants. Now, definition of reversible reactions. Definition: a chemical reaction which takes place in both forward and backward directions under the same conditions is called a reversible reaction. Representation: a reversible reaction is represented with a double arrow. Example: hyperprocess N2 gas plus 3H2 gas gave to NH3 is also a gas ammonia, and 2NH3 gas is also back converted into N2 gas and H2 gas. So this is called a reversible reaction. In this case, nitrogen and hydrogen combines to form ammonia, but ammonia also decomposes back onto nitrogen and hydrogen. Now, comparison between irreversible and reversible reaction. Property: direction. When it is irreversible reaction only proceed and only in forward direction, while reversible reaction will proceed and forward and backward direction. Completion: when it is an irreversible reaction reactants fully consumed, while an reversible reaction reactants and products remain in mixture. Arrow symbol: irreversible reaction is represented by a single arrow, double-headed, while reversible reaction are represented by a double arrow, single-headed. Example: example of irreversible reaction as CH4 plus 2O2 gives CO2 plus 2H2O. Mean when a methane is born, it cannot be converted back into CH4 and 2O2. Mean Now example of reversible reaction is N2 plus 3H2 gap 2NH3 is also converted back into N2 plus 3H2. So my dear student, this is all about today's lecture on the important reaction, which is irreversible and reversible reaction. I hope you understand. So if this lecture will help you, then don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more chemistry lecture, and share it with your friends. Comment your question below. Take care and see you in the next class, inshallah. Thank you for listening.